everybody. We are here for baby story time, and we're just gonna wait a few minutes or a minute or two to make sure everybody gets settled. I'm gonna see if I can get my cat to come say hello. Henry! Henry, can you come here? You wanna say hi to everybody? I'm gonna go get him. Henry! Yeah, you're not a fan. You wanted to keep doing what you were doing. Oof, this is Henry. He's my little man, and he may or may not randomly show up during our baby story time today. And hopefully, you know, the presence of a cat, okay, bye, has encouraged everyone to get onto the internet and start watching this video. So about a minute has passed, so hopefully we're all set and ready to go, and I'm going to do a little introduction and then we'll get going. So hello everybody, my name is Emily and I'm the Youth Services Librarian at Ridgedale Library in Hennepin County. I've been missing everybody, and I'm really looking forward to being able to share some songs and rhymes and bounces together, and we're gonna get going. So I'm going to introduce you not to just Henry, but to my bear Danny, who is a guest star for today's Baby Story Time, which is a mini version of Baby Story Time. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with Hello Little Babies, which is to the tune of Shortening Bread, and we're going to do a little rocking and some bouncing and some clapping, and you can have your little babies clap so they can kind of get that motion if they don't have it already, or you can clap for them. All right, so we're gonna get started and go. Hello little babies, let's go rocking, rocking. Hello little babies, let's go rocking now. Hello little babies, let's go rocking, rocking. Hello little babies, let's go rocking now. Hello little babies, let's go bouncing, bouncing. Hello little babies, let's go bouncing now. Hello little babies, let's go bouncing, bouncing. Hello little babies, let's go bouncing now. Hello little babies, let's go clapping, clapping. Hello little babies, let's go clapping now. Hello little babies, let's go clapping, clapping. Hello little babies, let's go clapping now. Good job, everybody. Great job doing that together. Babies sure do love clapping, so feel free to clap after any one of our songs or books is finished today. And I just want to let you know a couple more things. So just like any rhyme or song that you do with your kids, you can feel free to adapt those to what's right for you. Some of the things that I also like doing for that Hello Little Babies is to go hugging, hugging, or tickling, tickling. And that tickling in particular could be really useful for something like diaper changes or transitions, just to kind of get a little distraction in. So we are going to go ahead and read our book together. So I'm going to do this from a different screen so that you can see the pictures really big, and I'm doing that through Libby by Overdrive, which is something that you have access to with your Hennepin County Library card. So let's get started.
The book we're going to be reading today is called Woke Baby, and it's by Mahogany L. Brown, and it's illustrated by, or the pictures are done, by Theodore Taylor III. So as we read this book, I'm going to really encourage you to read along, if you can see those words with me, so that the baby gets a sense of your own voice. Or in addition, you can point out the different body parts and act out the actions that this baby in the book is doing, so that your baby really gets the sense that words have meaning in the real word, not just on the written page. All right, so let's get started with Woke Baby. Woke baby, up before the sun smiles, eyes open. Look at your fists, fingers curled into a panther's paw, pointing up, 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 reaching for justice. Look at each toe, wiggling hello to the sky. There is no glass ceiling. There is no one to tell you no. Up, up, up on each knee, bent like half moons. Woke baby, you are an awakened dream. Here is your voice, loud and wailing. What's that baby doing? Oh, that baby is crying. Here are your hands, reaching for what is yours. Does that baby look different than it did a moment ago? Yeah, that baby looks happy now. Here are your eyes, widened and bright. Woke baby, you stop for no one. You twist to your own beat. You babble songs of freedom. Like a good revolutionary, you never, ever sleep. Only rest until the next dawn. That's the end of the book. You see the baby's toys, and that baby's just going to rest now. Until next time.
I hope you all enjoyed that book as much as I do. You might have noticed during the book that when I'm reading any book, baby story time, family story time, whatever, that I will take the words that are in the book, but often I'll speak outside of those words as well. So it's nice to go beyond the words in the story. Kids love repetition, so you're gonna read the same books over and over again. And it's really nice for grown-ups, for us to be able to change it up a little bit. And then for our littlest ones, that don't know how to read yet, as they get older, they're going to transition more into words, but when they start, they're really, really focused on those pictures. So drawing attention to the pictures and getting some interest in that book is a really good idea. So feel free to just ad-lib it, go off the pictures, do a little more actions with it, and it's just a fun thing to do. So speaking of doing some actions, we're going to go ahead and do our next rhyme, which is peekaboo, and we're going to do that to the tune of Frere Jacques. Nice thing about peekaboo is you can use some props. If I was at the library, I would use some scarves, and I've got just a napkin from my house here, so we can do a little peekaboo this way. Or you can use an old t-shirt, or you can just use your hands. So I'll demonstrate using my hands, because that's going to be probably what you have on hand right now. And then we will get going. And peekaboo is a really great game, not just because it's really fun to see the look on kids' faces, but because it gives a sense of teaching object permanence, or that what disappears is still there. So let's get going with that. So we're going to go peekaboo, peekaboo, I see you, I see you, I see your button nose, I see your tiny toes, peekaboo, I see you. And obviously you can do that for yourself as well as your child, depending on what age they are and what works best for them. But definitely point out those body parts. So we'll do this one more time, okay? So we're gonna go peekaboo, peekaboo, I see you, I see you, I see your button nose, I see your tiny toes, peekaboo, I see you. Good job, everybody. All right, so we are gonna do one of my favorite movements for baby story time, which is called a smooth road. So we've got a bunch of different types of movements here, and so what we're going to do is we're going to have a smooth road in which your baby goes real smooth in a circle, or however you want to go. Then we're going to have a bumpy road where you do a little bouncing, and then we're going to have a rough road side to side, and obviously do that at whatever pace is right for you and your child. And then at the end of that bumpy road, we're going to fall into a hole. And you can do that right in the middle of your legs if you like, you have a little space there, or you can do a spill to the side, front, back, whatever works well for you, and whatever's gonna get the best laugh out of your child. So let's do a smooth road. So we're gonna go a smooth road, a smooth road, a smooth road, a smooth road, a bumpy road, a bumpy road, a bumpy road, a bumpy road, a rough 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 road, a hole. Good job, everybody. everybody. That is seriously one of my favorite things to do. Feel free to do it as long as you are up for it. And some babies will even take that knowledge outside of the rhyme itself and start to know when they're in the stroller what's a bumpy road, things like that. So it's nice for us to demonstrate those words. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining me for our baby story time today, our mini baby story time. And I really enjoyed the opportunity to get to share some books and rhymes and bounces with you. I really hope that you are talking, singing, reading, writing, and playing together while you're home as much as you are able. Please visit the Facebook page for Hennepin County Library, which is where you are right now, for more virtual story times, because they will be popping up. Visit hclib.org for online resources, ebooks, audiobooks, and early literacy tips. So those ebooks and audiobooks, those are really easy for you to get to, and that's how I accessed our book for today. We're also going to include a link with this video to a really great resource called Learn as They Grow. And we're going to do one last goodbye song, and then we're going to finish up, okay? So our goodbye song today is going to be Open, Shut Them. And you can do open, shut like this, or you can go open, shut like this, however it feels comfortable to you and to your little one. All right? So we're going to go open, shut them, open, shut them. Raise your hands up high. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Wave and say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Oof, goodbye from Henry and me. And, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't not disclude Danny. Danny, Emily, and Henry say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming to Baby Story Time today, and I hope to see you in person soon.